It might only be August, but I'm already thinking of winter and Christmas themed scrapbook layouts. I have a great resource for you and new products to share that will help make creating those layouts faster and fun. Hello, I'm Amanda Farlinger with From Where I Stamp near Kingston, Ontario, and I help busy women scrapbook their memories using stamps, ink, and paper. So we have sketches, scrapbook layout sketches that help us design our layouts faster. They give us ideas, and I have 3 free sketches that you can sign up for. So if you sign up for my email list, I will send you this for free. And we're going to use sketch number 2 today with some new product that Stampin' Up! Is releasing to customers in September. So here is the front of the catalog. If you don't have one yet and you live in Canada and would like one, the link will be below in the description, along with a link to the blog post, which will have more details about this layout and how to sign up for my email list. And eventually I'll have a link of where you can purchase these in September. So this catalog starts on September 6th and runs through January. Okay, so we have this layout here that we're going to do. So we have a 12 by 12 page with a photo strip. I'm calling it a photo strip with some other paper above and below. So I've done this layout here, which didn't have any photos on it. So we're going to use some photos this time because this big white space can be hard to picture without photos there. So in my layout instructions here, it shows 2 4x3s and a smaller photo. All right, so I had to decide what, oh, of course my camera is going to be annoying, what photos to use. So I have my husband and I didn't actually take my photo. Okay, this is just annoying me now. My camera is annoying me today, so I'm sorry if it's washed out. So I have these photos of Highway 401 traveling from Kingston to Cornwall because we have family in Cornwall and we were going up there to visit them. So my lovely husband let me take his photo, but it doesn't quite fit the size I'm looking for. And I love taking photos when we travel. I don't know if you're that type of scrapbook or even just someone who takes photos. I love trees and clouds. I love taking photos of them. So we have this one here. I had it as a 4x6 and I thought about putting it here, but I figured it might go here better. So I just love how the snow looks on the trees, and to snap some photos, and 3/4 of the photos I take of trees and clouds and landscapes and whatnot don't go anywhere. But that's what's great and not so great about digital photos, is then you have to go back and delete some that you don't want anymore. So I've just used some Stampin' Seal on the back of my photo. And now I have this photo strip here of, I don't remember, I guess I could look at the signs if I wanted to zoom in on the photo on my computer. But this would be, because of the traffic, before the 417, if you know Ontario. And this is after, because you can see how the difference in the traffic. But it's always good to take pictures to remember the day, what the weather was like, maybe the road conditions. I know there was one time we were coming back from Cornwall, and a snow squall came up out of Lake Ontario, and we were going like 40 kilometers an hour, which was really slow on the highway, and we could hardly see in front of us. But you remember those things. Photos are wonderful because then you have something to put in a scrapbook page. I think I have a photo of the back of the truck, and it was just snow covered. Back of the trucks never get snow covered. All right, so let's see if my camera is going to cooperate here. So we have some new designer series paper, and you would have seen one of the little strips here. So it's kind of a stripe on the back, and I love these adorable little bears. And then here are a couple other of the designs. Actually, that's the same strip. Aren't those bears adorable? And I love the snowflake pattern. And these trees, there is a stamp set that coordinates with it, but I decided to use the Berry Cute stamp set for this layout. So this is a new one, and there is a punch that matches this bear. Now, if you purchase a stamp set and punch together, you save 10%. But if you're not sure if you're going to use the punch or the dies enough, then you can just purchase one or the other. So maybe you like the dies better and not the stamp set, or maybe you like the stamp set in my case and not the punch. So I've cut, stamped out, and just fussy cut with scissors this little tree. So that is these two together. And we're going to do a little bit more stamping before I put this layout together. Okay, I'm going to put that off to the side, because what we need to do is this sketch, which the link is below to sign up for an email list to get this for free. It'll have all the measurements for this layout and 2 more as well. So you get 3. So up here I have a collection of pieces. So we're going to use this pretty peacock piece, which I've cut from the Stylish Shapes dies. And now we're going to do some stamping and die cutting. I don't need the dies just yet, but we're going to do Christmas is Better together. And I picked 4 of my favorite colors from the new designer paper. Oops, I'm making a mess here. And they are Cherry Cobbler, Pecan Pie, Pretty Peacock, and Old Olive. So those are 4 of the colors in the designer series paper, and I'll show you that in a few minutes, so stick around. And I'm loving looking at the new color combos. So even if you don't buy designer series paper, I mean, it's the best. It's my favorite product in the catalog. Even if you don't buy it, you can still get inspiration from it, because a lot of the suites will have designer paper, but not all designer paper belong in a suite. All right, so what color should I use? So I think I don't really have any Cherry Cobbler in this layout. I think I'm going to do some Pecan Pie, because then the Pecan Pie will pull up that bare brown right there. So I think that's a good idea. Let's try it out and see what happens. Okay, so we're going to stamp this. Now, what I didn't do, I didn't make sure, close enough, because I'm going to use my Stampin' Cut mini machine to die cut this. And it's only a 3.5-inch platform. Of course, we want to clean our stamp. Put that off to the side. Okay. I swear, some days my desk is not big enough. That is not big enough circle. I was using the design on the case, and I'm like, oh, yeah, that'll be perfect. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, now maybe this one? What do you think? I think so, because I think this one will be way, way, way too big. All right, put this off to the side as my dog tries to get my attention. So I apologize if he starts to bark. Whoops. If you follow along on Facebook, or if we're friends, or you've seen my pictures, Flynn's not such a little puppy anymore. Okay. I think I did a scrapbook layout within the last couple weeks of him as a puppy. And he's 45 pounds now. Anyhow, so we're just going to put this in here and die cut this circle. I won't need that again, so let's put the circle back. He's very, very interested in the circle die cutting. Okay, and we'll just put that aside. I love how it just snaps up and you can put it away and it's just perfect. All right, is that going to be okay? That should be okay. All right, so now we're going to put a little bit of glue on this Pretty Peacock. I love Pretty Peacock. I'm so glad it's back. Banner, and kind of sort of do this like so. Okay, move that off to the side. Now let's put this together. All right, now we're gonna do this, 6 dots of glue, and we want it kind of centered, kind of not. Maybe something like this. That maybe seems a little low, but you can change the height of where you want it to be. Then we're going to put some glue on the back of this. So we can put this down. And I'm going to tuck it. So you can always put this piece down first if you want, and then put the other piece on top. Yes, Flynn, are you saying hello? Okay, so we're just going to put this piece across the top. So you can always put this piece down first and then put this piece down. Either way, and then you can gauge. It kind of looks like it's even top and bottom, doesn't it? I'm awesome. Okay, so now to kind of finish off this page with this title, sentiment, whatever way. You don't need a title that's really fancy if you don't want to. I like going through the catalog and picking out my favorite stamp sets where I like the sayings, and I'll show you a stamp set I picked out that is good for I think it's good for Christmas and Halloween and Valentine's Day type deal. All right, so now we're gonna put this lonely little tree. I thought about doing a present, but oops, sugars. Let me get that. And now I got glue all over my floor, but we'll clean that up later. Oops. Lace is not on the card. No, don't. And now the dog steps in it. Oh my goodness. All right. This is chaotic. I apologize. This is fun though. Okay. So I don't need this paper behind anymore. Just toss that over there and hope the puppy doesn't chew on it. Okay. So here is our layout. So this started as this sketch right here. And I've created a scrapbook page from 2011 because I'm working on 2011. You'll see a lot of 2011 photos the next while. And I'm going to add some journaling somewhere. I have to think of what I want to say. So I have to look up the date because this may have been the year we went on Boxing Day. I don't remember, but I want to remember. So this is why I'm scrapbooking my memories. And I love sharing these videos with you every week because if you're like me and have a stressful day job, make sure to tune in every week on Thursdays and sit with me and we'll scrapbook together and we'll work on scrapbooking our memories. Now, I asked you to stick around so we could see some new product. So let's have a peek at some new product. All right. So this Walk in the Forest Designer Series paper was what I was using today. And so here are some of the other designs. I should put the glue away. Griffin, go away. There, clear off my desk. All right. And so we have a bunch of different designs. It's designed to coordinate with a bunch of different things in the catalog, in the mini catalog. So this is nice and fun. So you have some holly berries, some trees, some snow. I just love all the designs. Oops, I didn't move enough things off my other desk. All right. Now, I'll show the stamp sets in a minute. But we have this gorgeous autumn, fall, whichever way you want to call it, is my favorite time of year. And Flynn, stop. He's just so excited. So we have this 6x6 paper, and it has this copper foil on it. So this is each of the designs, and I love this paper. It'll be so fun to create some fall layouts and put the boys out there, my two dogs out there into the leaves and take some pictures. And I know I have lots of dog photos in the fall. So here are some. This is Joy of Christmas. I love, this is like music sheets. I like the kind of the watercolory wash music notes and some wood grain and some plaid type deal. Gingham, maybe? Gingham. That's probably the right word. So that is gorgeous. That's Pecan Pie, Shaded Spruce, Pebbled Path, and Old Olive are my favorite 4 colors from that one. Then we have this Berry Christmas Designer Series paper. This one is a suite, and it goes with this very cute stamp set that I used today. And of course, there's a punch, and there's other fun things to go with it. I love all the paw prints. Makes me think of the Coca-Cola bear. You've seen those commercials. So there's all those presents. and like a Nordic Christmas tree. This one's more a very vanilla base rather than basic white. But I just love this page. Let me turn this one around. Okay, this is my favorite page. Is it your favorite page too, Flynn? All right, so that one is the Merry Christmas Designer Series paper, and I feel like I'm going to create a pile that's going to fall down. Okay, and then we have some Specialty Designer Series paper. And this stuff is fun because it's all foil. So this one is white, Lost Lagoon, and silver. So it's 2 colors, but it's really neat. All right, and one more Specialty Designer paper. I love how it comes in the packaging with the sticky on it. Excuse me. All right, this one is Cherry Cobbler, gold, and shaded spruce. So I love, it has kind of plaid, wood, musics, and holly and berry type deal. Yes, buddy. All right, so now we have the other things I bought. And these items, Stampin' Up! Demonstrators can order a pre-order. So and usually anything in the mini catalog we can order. So I went through and found my favorite products. So these are Memories and More cards. So these are 3x4 and 4x6. So I'm going to do some pocket pages and maybe some Christmas cards with them, because that'll make it nice and quick and easy. Anyway, so Stampin' Up! Demonstrators can order early, and if you want the product now too, you can. You can purchase the starter kit, and it's fully customizable. So it's something that you can choose the new products and just get all new products if you wanted, like the Throughout the Year stamp set. So this one's good for Easter and for Christmas and New Year. Valentine's, even has Best of Luck. So that could be St. Patrick's Day. There we go. And then we have the Forever Forest and the Forest Dies, because I love trees. Usually pine trees. These might be pine trees. Not the usual kind of pine trees we have here in Ontario, but still. And then the Rustic Crate not suite, but bundle. I thought this would be great for the fall. And there is a leaf stamp set and dies, but I was kind of trying to pick between the two, and this one won out. Then we have Pick Up the Patch with a coordinating punch. So I did decide to get this punch because you could use these for Halloween with the faces, with the face. But you can also use it just for, like, I felt this one and this one would be good because I like to have a garden. So those are ones I want to use for that. And then had to get this stamp set because of the Biggest Wish stamp sets in the annual catalog. I love this stamp set. So now we have More Wishes. So Biggest Wish and More Wishes. So this stamp set here, you can put these two together because it's the same font style. So that is awesome. So you have Christmas and Merry Year, Wishes New. So you can do Happy New Year and Love You Friend, or, you know, different things like that too. So I'm excited about this one. So I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Here's the layout again. And just a reminder, the link to the blog post will be below, where you can sign up for the email list. Also the link for the starter kits if you wanted to purchase some of these products and become a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, where you don't have to do anything, just create with some products. And if you have questions, let me know, and make sure to subscribe or join me back here next Thursday, and we'll do another scrapbook layout. See you then.